Welcome into the John M. Huntsman Center on the campus of the University of Utah for the quarterfinals of the girls 6A state tournament as the Davis Darts prepare to take on the Westlake Thunder. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dane Stewart, Coach Amy Duray out of American Fork. Coach,
good to be here.
Awesome to have you here. This matchup, Davis-Westlake, really interesting one here in this quarterfinal.
Yeah, mostly it's interesting to me because I feel like they're built fairly similar. I think they're both kind of heavily guard-oriented, get downhill, drive first kind of team with heavy ball pressure. I think they're built fairly similar, so we'll see which one breaks first, I guess.
You talk about these two guards, these two backcourts, and you look at Davis, Tamaya Edawati. She can do it all. She's a big-time scorer for this Davis group. How big of a game do they need from her?
She needs a big one. She's their most reliable, consistent scorer for sure. I think she poses problems for Westlake. I think she's probably the quickest guard Westlake has seen in a while. So I expect her speed on both sides of the basketball to kind of prove problematic early.
Meanwhile, for Westlake, my apologies. Meanwhile, for Westlake, you've got Janice Sikander. Just a sophomore. Super gritty player, though, and she can score. She hit big-time shots in their win over Lone Peak, but really good at stealing and running the offense as well for the Thunder.
Yeah, she's just kind of the epitome of floor general. Like, she just makes the right decisions at the right times, doesn't have a lot of air in her game. This Westlake team has had a lot of really tight overtime, whatever, region contest, and Janice has kind of been the epicenter of keeping them together for sure.
You see Ella Seymour there on the drive. And that's the thing, I feel like this Westlake team maybe has a little more depth to their offense between Thompson and Seymour. CJ Cox can contribute. Be interesting how Davis tries to minimize that here today.
Yeah, I would assume coming in maybe a little bit that Westlake has the advantage from the three-point line. Just kind of the depth of the amount of shooters they have on the floor.
Westlake on the run here. This is Sikander. Which means that shot might have been blocked.
But you kind of look at the floor right now, not necessarily a true post presence on either side. Not a lot of back to the basket touches going to happen.
Yeah, and you see Tamaya go right at it that time, trying to take advantage of that, right? See a little lane there.
Tamaya has one of the best raise-up abilities.
What do you mean by that?
She plays off two really well in the paint. She can get her shot off over anybody. Just shoots and releases from high in the paint.
On the line, able to hit the first. Gets them both tied up here.
Good nerve calmer for both teams. So you see the ball go through in the first minute.
Kind of crazy to have Davis and not be talking about Kitchen, isn't it?
Kitchen, fun fact, might be one of the only Division I players in America who has shot 100% from the field this season.
100% from the field?
She played one game and then got hurt down at UVU, but was 7 for 7 or something.
Look at that.
So, girls batting 1,000. Good job, Kendra Kitchen.
I mean, some people will throw in that minimum attempt nonsense, but come on, let's be honest.
You push the sort button and she's at the top.
Tamaya off a couple screens. Just see her get right down the lane and just miss that one.
I'm interested to see the tempo develop in this game. I think both try to push a little bit, but both are quick enough to get back. So can they get into rhythm in the half court?
Yeah, Coach McFarland, I mean, she's intense. Her team is intense, really on both ends. Speaking of the head coach for Westlake.
She's already in her stance over there. You see her?
Oh, nice find inside. How about that bucket for Chloe Peary?
Yeah, with a good dish by Edawati. Has a few downhill takes. Even though she missed a couple attempts at the rim, you can see the attention she's drawing. So getting downhill early for her has already kind of changed the defensive attention.
Nice patience. Denied again. Boy, Davis with a few early blocks here. This is Willard.
A clear attempt for a switch on that screen to try and get some size in the post.
Look at a three. That's off the rim. Rebound there brought in by Plummer, and got a foul here on Westlake.
A lot of early shot clock possessions for Westlake right now.
Yeah, it feels a little rushed.
A little rushed.
Second, Westlake defense. On the floor now for Davis, number 43, Marty Nichols.
Janice Sikander will head to the bench, get a little break here for the Thunder. But Davis, they continue to try to drive the lane. That denied inside there by Hester. And Edawati with the bucket.
Yep, there's one of those raise ups. You think you got her, and she just gets above you. There's a good take.
Oh, just too strong. Well, it looked like Nichols almost screened her own teammate. Westlake couldn't convert.
I think that's part of the pace they're trying to push right now, where say they have a few early possessions, but just kind of looking for a breakthrough on one of those, and got it, just didn't finish.
Plummer. Shot clock down to 10. I don't know if Davis is aware. And that's lost out. Well, they were trying to count down, but didn't seem like aware that that shot clock was almost expired.
I do think that when we played Westlake in region this year, I think we had more shot clock violations against them than any other team this year. They just played really connected for a solid 30 seconds.
Oh, nice take, Thompson. That one wouldn't go. Davis doing a really nice job running the floor here, up and good. Lydia Tarbett with her first field goal today.
Oh, those ones drive you crazy. When you score and give up one quick on the other end.
Salvo with the bucket there for Westlake. And you almost wonder if that can help them kind of settle in out of half court. Struggle to get the high quality looks they're used to. And a little spin, good help there by Thompson. A shot clock ticking down here again. Nichols will try the three and hits it.
Nichols, I think that's only her fourth or fifth three on the year, but looks confident.
Yes, she did. 11-4, what a start for the Darts. Of course, the boys teams played these two schools earlier. Davis got the win in that one. Oh, intercepted.
Davis typically is a little bit more of a kind of dribble weave, penetrate kind of team. They're kind of getting into their action right there a little bit.
Well, baseline drive taken away there on the help by Thompson. Excuse me, Hester. That is Thompson. Puts it up, won't go. And that's another rebound for Davis. I'm surprised Davis having so much success on the glass here early.
Yeah, the best rebounder on Westlake, I actually think, is Janice Sikander. She's can be really scary on the offensive side of the glass. Look for her to get going and try and steal her team a few more possessions here.
Here's Sikander. She'll try the three. No. Edawati with the rebound.
Is that their first three-point attempt? One of the first?
Yeah,
not many.
There might have been one more. I think that was their first. Davis tried a three. It might be in the first for Westlake. Knocked away, but kept here. Tamaya. She'll pull off the back of the rim. Davis trying to track it down. They do. Peary needs some help here.
You know, for Westlake going into the quarter break here, it's that possession that, you know, as a coach, I'm probably harping on of, I don't care if the ball goes through the hoop, but it's those hustle plays we got to start cleaning up.
Nichols with the baseline drive and bucket. Somehow lost it out. Davis basketball here for these final 20 seconds.
Introduce number 4, Kate Willard, 10, Audrey Simons, and 23, Emmy Ritchie.
Westlake adding in a little bit of full court pressure here for last possession.
And for Westlake, number 5, Ava T.
Skinner nearly had that. Clock down to 6. On the drive, Willard to the rack and scores. Boy, what a first quarter for the Davis Darts. 15-4. Davis looking sharp early. You're watching the 6A quarterfinals on KSLSports.com.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Dane Stewart, Coach Amy Duray. Coach, I mean, if you're in that Westlake huddle, what do you try to do? It feels like they just haven't quite found themselves yet.
I keep maybe an arbitrary stat I just call pass per possession. And I'll tell my girls all the time, you know, I think we're averaging 1.5 passes per possession. Like, we just need easier swings. We need easier reversals. We just need more touches, make defense rotate. And right now, the pass per possession game, Davis is much higher in that category.
I also feel like Davis had success in that. Their drives. Is the help defense just not coming quickly enough, or do you think Westlake's trying to stay composed and stay home? And
well, I mean, even that possession, they got a reversal. They got a swing. And sometimes all it takes is one slight rotation of the defense to get a lane and attack a bad closeout. And so far, right, like this possession, we've stayed on the right side. That's a clear design backdoor, but just not a lot of reversals and rotations and shifts in the defense so far.
Sikander looking baseline denied there at the rim by Willard. And boy, I mean, it just feels
and
like
Willard is, that's 3 blocks for her already, I think.
Yeah. And I like the idea here because it looks like Sikander has that edge as we have another look at it here on the replay. But you see the help coming over. Kate just eye looking back over and great rejection. That ought to satisfy my producer. No, we'll get there.
You got a meh.
Here's Thompson trying to feed the paint. Boy, that shot clock was ticking down. Savao got a shot away, able to keep it here. Sikander. Salva, a little 12-footer. No, offensive board kept here.
Good athletic balance right there.
Probably not how they draw it up, but Cheney able to score her first bucket today.
We take points in the playoffs, doesn't matter.
I don't disagree. That was an impressive job getting that ball along the baseline and just maintain your balance to keep it in.
It's like even that possession, Tamaya gets to the paint and then she sprays out to the three-point line well, and then closeouts have to be bigger. Westlake's getting to the paint and just trying to get their shot off and not kind of keeping defense honest.
Savon knocked that away, but kept here. Willard with the jumper, no. Sikander got the switch and taken away. Willard.
Willard's defense this half.
It's been impressive. And showing a little offense
Why
on the
not?
drive. And a timeout taken is Kate Willard flashing some offense. And then with the finish. 19-6. Davis up early. Welcome back. Boy, Davis continuing to just find success. The driving has been impressive. Just getting to the rim repeatedly.
Westlake, you know, in that timeout, I'm probably saying just contain the basketball. They're not shooting threes. They're just getting downhill whenever they want to. Give them a little space and just see if we can contain the bounce a little bit better.
And the Davis defense has been tough too. I mean, how many steals have we had? A couple blocks. That shot
Yeah,
won't go.
right? With a pretty fundamental box out right there. Like, they're just playing really connected.
Adewale with a step, sends to the corner. Richards. Out of the corner, she'll try the three. And that cleared by Westlake. Hester. Oh, nice little step around. There you go.
The best calming mechanism. Score the ball.
Oh, how about that? Thompson coming backside. Sekander's out in front. Excuse me. Yeah, that's Aaliyah Sekander. Back-to-back buckets for Westlake. Give the Thunder a little life here.
Can't score? Steal it and score.
That's a great recipe, huh?
Yeah.
I want to take a moment and thank our sponsor of our playoff coverage here, Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with a 3.5% annual percentage yield on your account balance and a 1% cash back on eligible purchases. But great rewards are just the beginning. Convenient online and mobile banking with no hidden or complete complex qualifications requirements, no minimum opening balance, and no account fees. It's a big deal. I want to thank Tab sponsorship for sponsoring our week-long coverage of the 6A and 5A boys and girls state tournament here at the Huntsman Center. So the only thing trickier than Davis defense is Dane getting through a read, huh? Whew, that was a rocky way to
Do
start.
we need a little more caffeine?
No caffeine.
Whoa, that's why, man.
Well,
What are we doing?
I'm trying to keep the voice for the week. As you can tell, it's already a little rocky.
I know, we're day one.
I know, it's not a good sign.
I see the pack of Halls over there.
Yep.
Yeah,
Already
checks.
down 3 of those bad boys. Looking inside, and another steal here by Westlake. Great job by Cheney. Sekander. We'll give it back to Janice. Oh, and an offensive foul.
Out of her spin move? Okay.
Yeah.
But there's been a definite energy shift in Westlake's play right here.
There has.
And on the sideline, you got to be pleased with that for sure. They've played, let's see, they went Skyridge double overtime twice. They went Lone Peak overtime after being, I think, down 12 late in that game.
Yep.
Like, this team's been tested. Like, they've had their pressure moments. They're not going to collapse.
Perry, that one snuck through to Tarbit.
Davis got the switch on the post they wanted. Couldn't find her. Still have the switch. They haven't switched back.
Yeah, Willard continues to yell for the ball. This shot clock down to 6. There you go, Willard. She has to put it up. Short. With good pressure by Westlake, especially up top there. Shanice here showing some patience.
Just an ISO scenario. We probably didn't need that stride stop.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised she didn't go up with it. I mean, you go up with it, you're probably going to get fouled if that gets blocked, right? Because you got Nichols.
I think she had the half. I think she had the half step. I think
so too.
I think she had her left scoop there. I really like the physicality of these Davis guards.
Shot clock ticking down. How about that three? Hester with the first three-point make of the day for Westlake. And it's a Westlake block. It's Hester again. She just made the three, and then with the defensive play inside.
And the bench getting going.
Talk about that momentum, that energy. You see that bench still locked in here early. Foul call here on Westlake. This will be on Aaliyah.
Can we just take a moment to celebrate? That's the second foul of the quarter.
Yeah, it's nice, huh?
We love paced basketball.
Yeah, we do. That three, Edawati with the answer for Davis. Off the inbound nonetheless.
Nichols found just enough contact on that flare screen, set her free.
Aaliyah sends over, three on the way. Cheney with her first triple. Long ball starting to heat up.
The great equalizer, as they call it. You hit a few and a spread becomes thin.
So that 19-6 ball game. Well, 10-2 Westlake run here. Extra pass, Willard straight away. Just wide and out of play.
Westlake fortunate there was miscommunication on a switch on that backside.
Kind of surprised that Davis hasn't gone back to some of those drives that they were so successful with in that opening quarter.
Yeah, I think Edawati's got to get the ball back in her hands a little bit and just be more of a decision maker here. Calm the troops.
Inside 2 to play here in the first half. Well, step up, take the three, no. Sikander with it, and is fouled. Janice here finding that ball right underneath.
It's her first team foul on the darts.
Listen, kids, this momentum swing happened with a defensive steal to lead breakout layup. You want to change the course of the game. Pick up your defense.
Yes.
Simple sometimes.
It usually starts on that end. Sikander, her second free throw. Yep.
Yeah, I'd really like to see a Tmaya breakdown here.
Edawati looking inside. No tie-up. Here's Edawati for three. Westlake can cut it to a one-possession ball game. Cheney just missed. There's Willard on the run. Oh, Kate Willard, tough shot.
I've been impressed with Willard. She's gritty.
Yeah, I feel like she had a nice state tournament last year for Davis as well.
Yeah, kind of one of the just couple staple returners back on the squad.
Edawati. Extra pass finds Peary. Her three is short. We'll have a foul call.
Number 4, Kate Wilbur, this was her first. Second team foul.
Both sides will be happy to get to halftime.
Yeah.
We got some hands on hips and hanging our heads a little bit.
Number Westlake, number 21. Ellis Seymour, 23, Avery Thompson.
How big is a bucket here for Westlake on this possession?
A bucket's big, but also a stop. Just make sure this clock gets to 0 without Davis touching the ball again.
Aaliyah. Will left-hander? No, she's fouled. Aaliyah Sikander here will work her way to the line. First personal on Peary.
They had a short net in that hoop earlier today.
They switched it out.
The ball kept getting stuck.
They switched it
And
out.
I thought, oh no, the boys kept having to go up and jump to get it out. And he's like, ooh, this is going to be a long girls game.
I didn't even notice they switched it. You're right. Edawati. Well, works up, gets a shot at the horn to Maya Edawati with the 3 to cap off a strong first half for the Davis Guard.
Yeah, good push, good clock recognition. And that's kind of what I was saying about Westlake. You just want the ball in your hands regardless if you score as that clock hits 0.
A Davis 3 at the horn. They've got an 8-point lead at the break. Getting ready to start our second half. 27-19 Davis leading Westlake. Coach Duray out of American Fork. Coach, your thoughts on that first half?
Two different sides of the coin here. I felt like Davis did a really good job at just kind of keeping their steady from tip to end of half there on that buzzer beater. They're playing pretty true to who they are. Really connected both sides of the basketball. Scoring's kind of coming from different people here. But I also thought that Westlake did a good job at not over panicking when they got down early and just kind of amped up their grittiness and their intensity to kind of match and raise above Davis there for the last few minutes. And we're excited for the second half. Starts the turnover.
Yeah, it's a good way to start for Westlake. I thought it really took them quite a while to feel somewhat settled or normal. But, boy, if they can get some defensive stops, which is really, in my opinion, their MO is their defense, right? Like, they like to make it very tough for opposing offenses, very physical. They generate a lot of steals with their pressure. If they can get into that, then they can come back in this game. But half court, I've been really impressed with Davis, what we saw in that first half.
Yeah, that was one of, I don't know the turnover count. I imagine it was fairly low. I don't think they had a ton. They're just making good decisions.
But even that, I mean, I just feel like Davis has had 2 or 3 or 4 different players at any one time. Is like, all right, we're just going to take it to the rim, right? Get inside the paint and been able to finish a lot of those. This time it ends up in a foul and be the first team foul on Westlake here in this third quarter. And the dual possession there will give the ball back to Westlake.
Fairly clean first half, but 2 immediate turnovers for Davis. Not exactly the start coach wanted, I'm sure.
Yeah. Here's Sikander. Should have that left hand taped up. Looks like it. Well, drive here. Left hand finish won't go.
Davis is one of, I'd call it the minority at this point. They're one of probably the minority teams that don't switch all screens anymore. Most of the teams in our region do switch. And so when you face one that plays differently than you, sometimes your execution, the looks of things that you're used to being open changes. And they're doing a good job at getting through all these screens and, you know, just passing angles and things that you're used to on switches and taking advantage of places. Davis doesn't do like the rest of our region does, and I think that's a little bit of why Westlake's offense is a little choppy right now.
Drive here, and that won't go. It's a good look there by Thompson. Avery hasn't scored yet this afternoon. And another Davis turnover here. Tough start to the second half for the Darts, and they're going to take a timeout here.
I like that timeout.
Yeah,
Recalibrate, reset here.
agreed. So, Coach, let's spend a couple minutes with Coach Duray.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So let's start with you were head coach at Timview.
Yep.
You've moved up, been the head coach at American Fork for the last 3 years. What has that transition been like, or what would you say is the difference 6A, 5A? What you've noticed from coaching in both leagues?
Honestly, with the present way that 6A is designed, you don't really have a gimme squad in 6A, right? There's only 18 of us. And so top to bottom regions are just constructed a little bit tighter. And the parity and competition is not kind of what it is in other classifications. And so just kind of the mental side of having to be locked in all the time is good and it's fun, but I would say that's probably the biggest change for sure.
Well, this speaks to it a little bit, right? You've got a 6-3 matchup here, and the 6th seed is led for the entire duration of this contest. We got 6 to go here in the third, and they've looked impressive. Like, it's not a fluke thing.
No, and they hail from a tough region as well.
Yeah. Fremont.
Fremont's
Syracuse.
really solid. Syracuse is really solid. Like, they don't have any
both those two
either.
teams later today.
Yeah.
Oh, nice take. Westlake's missed a couple of those at the rim. And Wadi up to Peary. Couldn't get that to go. Thompson with the board. And, yep. Almost one where if Nichols just stays where she's at, she probably draws a charge there, but almost had a little step away and swipe and gets called there for the foul.
Yep, and Thompson made just enough of that evasive step to avoid any midline contact there.
So chance here at the line for Avery Thompson. Great moments this year for Westlake if she hits the first there. And that's actually the first point we have in this third quarter for either side.
Is that Thompson's first point as well?
Yes, it is.
And that's what you're told. 10 years old, you're playing rec, you can't score. It's get to the free throw line. See the ball go through.
Yep. It goes through twice for Avery. Edawati. Boy, those drives just continue to be open, and it's a quick step there by Tarbett.
Is that the first points for Davis this half?
Yep. How about that three? Ella Seymour.
Ella Seymour goes unheralded, I think, more than she should. That girl just has big moment buckets all the time. That one gets her team within 5.
Yep. Adewati got that angle, sends out Willard. Nice little use there. The fake draws the contact.
Number 22, Kara Hester.
See Kate here on the drive.
Second, third quarter team.
Great take by Willard. Great spray out by Adewati. Draws the defense, kicks it to the 3, allows that reversal drive.
Kate continues 7 points. Now done by Tamiya's 10. That second one won't go. The rebound to Westlake. Seymour sends out. 3 on the way from Foster, no.
They've had a couple of those looks so far this quarter that they didn't get in the first half, however. Playing a little bit more connected with the pass there.
Boy, that paint wide open. Oh, just couldn't take advantage on the look from Nichols.
I like the slowdown. I don't know that pace has been favoring Westlake so far.
No, it is not. Sikander. That's just a 2. We'll go. Willard. And 1. Kate Willard on the fast break, drive, and finish.
I'm really impressed with how she protects ball with her body. Is always playing off 2 when she needs to. She's doing a good job at the rim. But how about that pass by Edwadi?
Yeah.
Spins out of pressure on the rebound, and just the vision to see out of the spin was impressive.
And a Westlake timeout as Davis will be at the free throw line for the and 1 when we come back. So Kate Willard to the line here, looking for the Tab Bank 3-point play. And just remember, if you need a big deal in your life, Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with a 3.5% annual percentage yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. It's a big deal, as is that 3-point play from Kate Willard. She's got 10, and it's a 9-point Davis lead.
Trending similar to the boys' Westlake Davis game. They got just enough of those kind of breakout, fast break out of kind of collected rebounds.
Thompson.
There we go, a couple free throws in a bucket. Thompson's a good natural scorer. If she gets going, good sign for Westlake.
And that's one of the first times we've seen Westlake beat Davis off the ball.
Cleanly, yeah.
If we look at a 3, no.
One of the first times without good help side.
Back to Sikander. Aaliyah nearly walked with it. Davis thought she did. Thompson, long 2, no.
A couple of those long 2 contesteds, you know, when you're trying to claw back, are not necessarily the shot selection.
Yeah. Not a high percentage shot.
If you're Davis, you're loving those ones.
Of course, we got 3 more semis for you today. Lone Peak Syracuse will be coming up next. That should be a dandy. Nice little step around, high off the glass.
Counter moves are highly underused in girls basketball. I love when I see a player with footwork.
You just see how set that up. A little step out and scoop shot, and that's last touch by Westlake. Davis has really made it tough on Westlake in the half court.
Yeah, their guards are really physical off ball. Not a lot of clean face cuts or back cuts. If they get switched onto a big, not a lot of just easy clean touches. They're working to front and being physical with it. They're working on all spots on the floor.
Edwadi. In the paint now to Maya.
I like that look for Davis. I love that she's one of the better raise up guards in the state. I think they can take advantage of that a little bit more.
Here's Salvo now over with Janice. Esther's blocked, no foul called here on Willard.
Do we have anyone in foul trouble? I think we're fairly clean both sides. Or?
Yeah, I think it's pretty clean. I haven't been keeping track of fouls. Vince is making me do everything else, so something had to give. And
Vince.
He just laughs like he's having a good time in my pain over there.
I know, they normally have these player boards going.
Yeah, I know. you never quite know what's going to be operating up there, but no player details today. Hester makes them both. 90 seconds left here in the third.
An important 90 for Westlake. 2 stops in a bucket.
Inside Willard. Oh, good tie up. I'm a big fan of burning the arrow like that, right? They have the possession and
100%. Get the ball back at quarter now instead of giving it up.
exactly.
And that's a play where Westlake is kind of a high risk, high reward. Sikander came over for that help side, and normally on dead ball, girl picks up, she would have bailed back to hers, and she just risked it and tied it up instead.
Intercepted by Sikander. Up and scores.
Fast break led him to a 2-for-1 scenario here, under a minute.
You fan of the 2-for-1 scenarios?
I'm not good enough at math. That one, the clock just showed me it was going to be, but.
Fair enough. Willard. Baseline, too strong. Second chance is short.
Okay, so here's one. Again, just unless you have a layup, this is your last shot.
Agreed.
He didn't quite execute that in the first half, so let's see if we learned a lesson here.
Look at this, back to a 2-possession ball game. Janice running out of room.
Ooh.
Offensive foul. Huh.
That one's tough. Tight on the baseline there, that one's tough. Typically those are favored to an offensive player.
Well, I didn't really see like her do anything to clear the player out.
I didn't see a hook.
Call out of bounds.
Yeah.
Tamaya end-to-end, ran out of room, sends out. Here's a 3. Richards, no. And that'll do it. 1 quarter to go. Davis 8 minutes away from advancing to the semifinal. You're watching the 6A state playoffs on KSLSports.com.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter. Dane Stewart, Coach Amy DeRay with you. 37-30 Davis. Davis has really been able to get up and down the floor. The defense has been good. If you're Westlake, how do you try to attack here in this fourth quarter, Coach?
You got to use Thompson and Janice Sikander and kind of space the floor, get him a reversal touch, let him get downhill and make decisions, or play out a short corner, little baseline 45 action. Good cut, good finish.
I like that play. With the help they bring down defensively on that baseline, you can get an outlet through the lane to an open cutter. And it is a 5-point game. Davis led by as many as 12. Actually 13 back in the opening quarter.
Yeah, 19-6.
Yep. Adewale, no. Offensive board and put back. How about Nichols?
Nichols, I believe, was a late season contributor add-on to this roster, and she's done really good things for them.
Foster. Yeah, had the extra pass instead of 3 here. Seymour, no, gets her own miss. Back to Seymour for 3. Just off the front of the rim. Would have been a big shot. And a foul called on Seymour. As we have another look at this one, Coach.
Fouls on number 21, Ellis Seymour, her third personal. First team foul.
It's tough to tell from there, but
Waddy here to the line. We'll make the first.
that last Davis possession was one of the first poor miscommunications they've had on those back screen cuts. They both went with the cutter, left the shooter. It's kind of those little things that as you're looking to close out this game, coach is yelling, communicate, communicate, talk through it.
It's cut to 5. It's back up to 9. Oh, how about that? What a take inside there by Hester.
The hoop in the harm. I'd be surprised if Westlake doesn't start to add a little bit of pressure here in the next couple minutes.
Hester here looking for that three-point play. And no. Tamaya quickly up. Couldn't hit the shot saved in here.
You don't want to take the air of the basketball yet, but on something you got to work for on those quick releases, maybe you want to take a little bit of clock here.
Yeah. It's not a drain situation, but it's still like a intentional situation, right? That one deflected, given up.
We have a sliding scale 1 through 10. Of 1's a full court heave and 10's a by yourself layup. And in this scenario, we're probably looking for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10s.
Oh, Coach. That one good by Hester. You got a lot of little things with your program. I'm learning a lot about you tonight.
Yeah, I just like to talk.
The 1s through 10s and the passes per possession, and
they don't listen to any of them.
41-36 and a timeout taken. Westlake still with an opportunity here. 5 minutes to play. Welcome back. How about the band in the house? Huh? We have the guitar going and everything.
Playoffs, baby. Let's go. No rock band controversy here.
No. Davis led the entire way. Trying to hold on here. 5-point lead with the ball. Oh, disrupted.
Don't foul now. Late in shot clock here.
Yep, 10 left on the shot clock. Peary goes high post. Nichols on the drive, no. Here come the Thunder.
Coach McFarland has that whistle that I'm so envious of. That's her.
Wow.
I know.
Oh, and a traveling violation. That's a tough one for Westlake.
Westlake's tried to set up that backdoor cut a few times. I don't think we've been successful out of it yet.
Davis continues to just be really tough defensively. I mean, there's just not a lot of room. They don't give you much.
No, they jammed the cutter really well. Like that's a coaching thing. Like they've been really well coached, and they take their reps, and they learn how to use their body. And a lot of times girls just chase and they force.
Willard back to Tamaya. Somehow that made it through the head of Waddy. 8 left on the shot clock. Here's your 8, 9, 10 moment, Coach. Davis been much better at that these last 2 possessions. Don't have any points to show for it, but they have taken off a good amount of time.
And you can live with that.
Sikander off the backboard, and it's a one-possession ball game. 41-38.
On the same token, Westlake dialing up some pressure, though.
You asked me earlier, Coach, who do I have? And I said, I think Davis playing really well. I said, I don't know. Westlake they just win these kind of games. They may win this one. Inside Nichols gets the finish.
Yeah, our first matchup, we were up, I believe, 8 in the fourth quarter and didn't score the last 4 minutes, and they won at the buzzer. Like, they lock in really, really well in crunch time.
You got a timeout taken. Full timeout, we will take it with them. We'll be back. 43-38, Davis with the lead.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Figure, because her daughter's in you, right?
Yeah, when they're
Right, but when they move to it.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
Westlake basketball, Coach, who are you looking at here for the Thunder in the late minutes? They try to complete this comeback.
You know, all year it's been the combo of Janice Sikander and Avery Thompson. Tonight, the hot hands pester a little bit. But I think you just go with what you are comfortable with, what you've done all year. Where no one's really kind of taken this game over, I think you just got to put it in your playmakers' hands.
Boy, we had another block there from Hester, but this is Edawati, I think, who's down for Davis. Boy, and she looks to be in a lot of pain. We're going to step aside here. Injury timeout. Welcome back. Edawati over to the bench. Hope she's okay. She's had a great game, 14 points. She's ran the offense for Davis. Boy, she looks to be quite uncomfortable over there. Hope she'll be all right. Sikander for three, doesn't make it. And an offensive board keeps it here.
Yeah, looking at Edawati on the bench. She walked off on her own.
And both officials
in
there,
pain,
both officials there had that jump ball. Both were right on it. Fantastic job by this crew. Really.
Westlake, number 2, Janice Sikander.
So the arrow will give it to Davis here, 43-38. And Darts with another stop. Now where does Davis go with their general on the floor? And there's a tie up. Westlake getting it right back.
Foul count is 1 apiece right now as we get kind of into crunch time.
So are you a fan of really amping it up here? And
If I'm Westlake,
yeah,
for sure. I'm not fouling purposely, but
right. 3, no. And Davis with the rebound.
But things like that, right, in the backcourt, trying to make a play, a foul is fine. I'm a little surprised without Edawati on the floor. Westlake's not choosing some pressure here.
Yeah.
I guess they're going this kind of half court.
Skipped over. Good patience here by the Darts. Shot clock down to 15. Approaching 1 minute left. Help there. Knocked loose. It'll stay.
Looks like Tamaya just got an ankle tape, putting the shoe back on.
Boy, she is not comfortable though.
Nope.
Again, 9 on the shot clock here for Davis Willard. She's able to handle it on the drive.
Good verticality there.
Too strong. Davis comes up with it.
Did that touch rim?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Now you got a foul, don't you?
Down 5. Yeah.
I mean, for me, you still have 2 fouls to give here if you're Westlake.
And you want to take them early in the shot clock.
Because it resets with every foul.
Yeah.
And there's one. Westlake, you're going to take a timeout. 43-38 Davis. 58 seconds away from advancing in the 6A state playoffs.
With a Tab Spend checking account, you earn big rewards. It's hard to not make a scene.
Cash or card?
Oh, my card's right here.
That's a big card.
You should see how much it's earned me. Sorry, Grandma. Tab Spend isn't just another checking account. It's packed with benefits.
How do I get one?
Just scan this QR code or go to tabbank.com. It's all online and super easy to get started.
58 seconds left. Shot clock reset. Davis basketball. 3 team fouls on the Thunder. Just 1 timeout left for Westlake.
Also choosing not to play deny here on the inbounds either. Ooh, nearly with the backside pick.
Davis really just playing keep away at this point. Willard fouled here by Thompson.
Can I officially make a pitch?
Yeah.
For the improvement of high school basketball in Utah?
Go for it.
I would like to see, since we have switched now to a double bonus at 5, I would like to see a timeout advancement rule. We took away kind of the excitement of the 1-and-1, and I'd like to add some excitement back.
Interesting. Is there a certain situation in which that applies?
Like end of game here, right? Where
Right, but that's what I'm saying, like inside a certain time mark or...
Yeah, what is it, under a minute?
Okay.
I think it would help our game.
Okay.
I mean, we were adapting to all the rest of upper level basketball. We should add it.
Fair enough. Six-point lead here. This is a big free throw for Davis. No, but an offensive board.
Big old board by Nichols.
And that may be the rebound to secure Davis advancing. So 2 here for Chloe Peary.
Nichols switched side of the lane. Did the rebounders? Looks like they'll pinch her side this time.
Loose ball. Willard has it. A couple of offensive boards on missed free throws. Wow.
No, I think just about every coach pre-game, you go through what execution you want through your X's and O's, and you have all of these keys to the game, and at some point you highlight 50-50 plays. At some point you highlight you just gotta play harder, and nothing bigger than 2 offensive rebounds here to close out a game.
Yeah, agreed. Davis hasn't made these free throws. Westlake fortunate. And there's finally a clear. Can Westlake take advantage?
Only harm a few seconds going off.
Seymour, the three, hits it. And there's the final timeout taken by Westlake, as it is a 3-point ball game with 29 seconds left. All right, Coach. You're in that huddle. You fouling immediately here if you're Westlake?
I am not. I'm amping up the pressure. I'm giving them the backcourt. As soon as it crosses half court, I'm fouling. But I'm going to see if 28 seconds left, you probably have, if you play it out right, you probably have at least 2 or 3 more offensive possessions. And so I'm telling my girls, like, we are getting a steal in the backcourt at all costs, but then you have to foul.
This is where those missed free throws loom large for Davis, right? This could be a 4, 5, 6, even 7-point ball game right now. But going 0 for 4 on those last couple trips, how do you try to clear that out of their heads if you're Davis Darts?
You know, one thing that I try to do is just constantly remind my teams in this scenario of, hey, we're winning. Like, we don't have the pressure. They're the ones that have to make an extraordinary play. Like, we just have to, we practice end of game scenarios all the time. You know, we just have to make a catch, and then we have to not turn it over. They have 2 timeouts in their pocket. Just kind of re-emphasizing, like, pressure's not on us. Call a timeout if you need one. Like, make them make a play.
Fouled there immediately in the backcourt. It'll be Willard heading down to shoot the free throws.
You know, with 4 or 5 missed free throws in a row here, I don't dislike the early foul.
I grew up watching 90s basketball when the mentality then was extend the game, right? So for me, it's very normal, even at 28 seconds, foul, extend. But
my only opinion is in a game where scoring has been hard, where you haven't really gotten kind of into your flow. Like, am I going to score
and this
2 or 3 more times?
And this is why coaches will say, you know, you don't rush it, because now it is a 2-possession game immediately, right? As Willard makes them both, 5-point lead here for Davis. Thompson gives to Seymour. Avery will put it up, short, out of play, and Davis basketball.
And even right here, it's not a don't foul, but it's a, we kind of need to steal first. Like, steal at all costs and then a foul.
They'll give it. Aubrey Simons will walk down, be the shooter here for the Darts.
I think sometimes we get a little caught up in I have to foul and don't try and jump lanes or don't try and swat out a ball or whatever it is.
Pretty impressive. You talk about the co-region champ out of Region 3, Westlake, swept Lone Peak this year. And coming into this one as the 3 seed, had them as the favorite. And yet it's been the Davis Darts, 3rd place team out of Region 1. Led throughout. And
yeah, Davis just played really complete from top to bottom.
They miss them both. Sikander will try for 3 off the glass and score. And fouled there with 2.4 left in a 2-point ball game. And it'll be Peary with a chance to seal it.
Staying alive. Tell me a timeout advance wouldn't be nice right now.
They would be. You know, when I ask people about advancements of the game, I've never heard that one. So that's an interesting one, Coach.
It was my first thought when they told me they were taking one away. Was when are they giving us the timeout then?
Well, I have someone I can ask. I don't know if he'll talk to me after my comments a few minutes ago, but we've got Hall's cough drops. That'll probably bring them around, eh?
Not if they're 11.
No, these are the blue menthol.
Oh, worse.
Yeah. So
okay,
that one
big
rims
board.
out. No timeouts here for Westlake.
Do you foul on a rebound here if you're Davis?
Ooh, yes. Missed, and Peary gets her own miss. And the Davis Darts, 46-44, upset Westlake. Wow, what a ball game from Davis.
You know, there's one clear kind of stat line there at the end that just jumps out on paper, and it's those rebounds, but that's kind of the toughness that they played all game. Didn't allow back cuts from Westlake, didn't allow clean looks at the rim, and when push came to shove, they just made those game-changing plays all game, not just that last stretch there from the free throw line. So congrats to Westlake for getting here, but hats off for Davis for getting the job done.
Yeah, boy, the start that Davis had, I thought super impressive, the way they came out of the gate on both ends of the floor, and I love their ability to get to the rim. We saw that first half, second half, their driving ability, really difference maker, and this one is Davis with the big win over Westlake, and they'll take on the winner of our next one, Syracuse Lone Peak. Should be a dandy. Coach, thank you so much. It's awesome having you here. Thank you.
No problem. Best time of the year.
All right, for Coach Amy DeRay, my name's Dane Stewart. Thanks for joining us here in the 6A quarterfinals.